This is the Worldwide News Network.
I'm Bill Rakoff. Louisiana Republican Senator Bill Cassidy says he's a yes vote for Todd Blanche for Attorney General. Cassidy's vote was necessary to get Blanche's nomination through the Senate.
This is not a referendum on President Trump. It is a decision regarding Mr. Blanche in very specific circumstances. All considered, I will vote for Mr. Blanche.
Cassidy, who lost his primary to a Trump-backed candidate earlier this year, says he knows he'll be criticized for the vote, but felt it was the right thing to do. A federal appeals court in Washington ordering the Trump administration to stop construction on the $400 million ballroom at the White House. The 2-1 ruling upheld a preliminary injunction won by the National Trust for Historic Preservation, whose lawsuit argued the administration should have sought Congress's approval. The court is giving the administration 14 days to appeal to the Supreme Court. The July jobs report disappointing, and it's raising concerns about the strength of the labor market.
The U.S. job market is showing signs of weakness, with employers cutting jobs last month and hiring slowing. The unemployment rate moved lower, but economists say that doesn't tell the whole story because fewer Americans are looking for work. Mark Hamrick, economic analyst with the Hamrick Brief, says the real headline is the weakness in payrolls.
Payroll employment fell by 23,000 jobs, well short of the gain of about 80,000 that economists expected.
Stacey Lynn, Worldwide News Network, Washington.
Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, and Turkey have signed a mutual defense agreement. The deal, which was signed today, stipulates that an armed attack on either of the three countries would be regarded as an attack against them all. Ukrainian long-range drones have hit a warehouse in the Ural Mountains belonging to Russia's largest online retailer. Ukraine has been targeting distant Russian sites, trying to showcase its drone innovation as a response to the invasion of its country. Officials say the Wildberries warehouse in Yekaterinburg was set on fire by the strike, but most merchandise was unharmed. Police in northwestern Thailand say a 14-year-old shot and killed his grandparents, then went to school and killed at least 6 people there before taking his own life. This rescue was heard through an interpreter.
The young kids that I helped to evacuate had sustained various wounds on their backs, their chests, and their arms. Those were the individuals I provided initial medical aid to throughout the entire evacuation process. And at that specific point in time, we were fully aware that he had a firearm and was still actively shooting.
Police say the teen used his grandfather's gun. A new Gallup survey says some U.S. adults are using artificial intelligence for financial guidance, but it's far from the most trusted source of advice. About 1 in 5 Americans who've sought financial advice in the past year turned to AI, the survey found, but among U.S. adults overall, only around 3 in 10 have what they call a great deal or some confidence in its expertise for managing money. The poll also found 8 in 10 adults have at least some confidence in its financial advisors. On Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrial Average up 93 points, the S&P up 39, and the NASDAQ up 278 points. This is the Worldwide News Network. Burmese pythons aren't native to New Jersey, but it doesn't mean you won't see one.
It seems like somebody just let their 8-foot-long Burmese python go in the town of Freehold, New Jersey last week. A local homeowner found the reptile in his backyard shed, took video of it, and sent it to animal control.
And when we all saw it, our jaws kind of dropped a little because that is a Burmese python, which definitely does not belong out in the wild of New Jersey.
It took a while, but some trained animal wranglers carefully removed the python from underneath the shed. They did an x-ray afterwards, and in that snake's belly was a large opossum. Noam Layden, Worldwide News Network.
Australia has granted citizenship to 2 Iranian women's soccer players. They had sought asylum during the Women's Asia Cup back in Australia in March. 5 other members of Iran's women's team had also accepted asylum but changed their minds and went back to Iran. Bill Rakoff, Worldwide News Network, New York.